I see a big red light.
Do you? Yeah. Okay, managing attention. She's texting again. Communicating respect, finding friendly eyes near the front and the center. Say your name, feel the love. Start your speech.
Hi guys, I'm Dean.
Hi, Dean.
And the great and crazy author Hunter S. Thompson said, "I hate to advocate drugs and alcohol, violence, or insanity to anyone, but they always worked for me." And this begs the question, why did it work for him, and why does it seem to work for a lot of people? So I'm going to answer this question, and today I'm going to persuade you guys to party. And the reason this is important to me, and it should be important to you, is because it can kill you if you don't. In a 2010 PLOS study, they found that a lack of social relationships has the same mortality effects as using alcohol or cigarettes regularly. In essence, you have the same chance of dying by living your life alone as you do by using alcohol regularly. And this is why it's important to me. And so today, I'm going to give you 2 reasons on why you should party and 3 concrete actions you can do to achieve this. And so the first reason that I am persuading you guys to party is because of my own personal experience. When my parents got divorced, my brother and my sister were already gone to university. And so I didn't really have any family support. And then I was semi-popular, but a lot of these relationships were actually pretty shallow. I never actually had someone that would comfort me or talk to me. And so I experienced what true loneliness was. And people ask why Robin Williams did what he did recently. And the reason that he did is because he struggled with depression and he saw what true loneliness was. Sometimes fame and your relationships aren't enough if they aren't deep enough. And the reason I feel so intense about this issue is because I was my only friend at one point, and I was my only family. It almost killed me, and just like the PLOS journal said, it can kill you. The second reason that I'm going to persuade you guys to party is due to the health benefits of having an active sex life. And in 1997, BMJ Journal, it states that having an active sex life, especially in men, increases life longevity. More specifically, the mortality rate for those with an active sex life is 50% lower than those with no sex life. This is hard science, and it even goes on to say that having an active sex life has very protective health benefits. Basically, coronary heart disease, one of the leading causes of death, can be prevented with an active sex life. And so the reason I feel so happy about trying to persuade you guys to party is because having fun in this way can actually be very healthy for you. We are animals, and we have biological and hormonal needs, and if you fulfill these, it is actually healthy for you. And so now I'm going to give you guys 3 concrete actions that you can do to actually achieve partying. And the first thing is that you guys got to talk to strangers. I know it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, but how do you expect to party and have fun and have an active sex life if you're constantly hiding in your shell? And so talk to people and find where parties are and experience new things by talking to these people. Second, go out on weekdays. I know that we go to UCLA and we're busy and we have a lot of things to do, but how many times a week do we spend with Netflix? You don't have to play Call of Duty, you don't have to paint your nails on every school night. You can find a group of friends and go to Santa Monica, go to Frat Row, go to Westwood. You can go out and party on weekdays, and you don't have to save it and have an excuse because it's the weekend. And lastly, the third thing that you guys can do is go text your crush. We all have that person that we have our eye on that we're not confident enough to go talk to, and so go text them. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, yeah, you get rejected, but that doesn't actually hurt you. You're just in the same place that you were before. And how do you expect to party or even have an active sex life if you don't have the confidence in yourself to go text that person? And so go talk to everyone, go out on weekdays, and go text your crush, because when you do these things, you're going to feel renewed and confident. You got out of your shell and you experienced new things. And yes, you may get rejected. Yes, you may party a little too hard, but at least you're experiencing things that are teaching you about yourself and life and putting you outside your comfort zone. And so in summary, I've given you 2 reasons on why you should party and 3 concrete actions that you can do to achieve this. There should be no doubt in this room that you should go party, because loneliness can kill you, and so can not having a sex life. Just like Hunter S. Thompson said, I hate to advocate drugs and alcohol because they seem to go with partying. They seem to go hand in hand, but go build social and sexual relationships. You be careful, and it doesn't have to involve the drugs or alcohol. And so just like Hunter S. Thompson and how it worked for him, it's worked for me, and it works for a lot of people. So after this class, and when we finish this school, I hope that I see you guys out, whether it be on the row or in Westwood or somewhere else in life.
Thank you. 541.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I like your speech. It was very well structured, and it definitely kept me interested in your introduction, and it was very entertaining.
Improvement. Did you already speak? Yeah, okay. Improvement.
Hi, I'm Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
I honestly don't know how I can tell you to improve, except maybe keep it a little bit shorter so that you can time frame, but good job.
You chose a provocative topic, and you had the courage of your conviction. Your intro was a little long. It went 57 seconds. You skipped over your SIG statement, so have a SIG statement in there that tells people why it's be important to them. You alluded to Robin Williams and that sort of thing, and talked about people being lonely and this being a solution for that. Your second reason you supported with longevity in a study. I'm not sure about your study. How do I say it? Your studies did show what they showed, but I'm not certain the application was completely as intended here. But you did have evidence that was good. You had actions that people could take and benefits that would come to them, and you tied back to Hunter Thompson. You should fill out the full time, have purposeful movements, and good body language. How'd it go?
I went over, so I used the full time limit. I was practicing a lot, but especially with how provocative my topic was, it was a little harder to just be able to talk consistently. Then the purposeful movements I felt like were fine, and I felt like when it did get to its most provocative point, I had good body language. So that it wasn't.
Okay, you got it done. Thank you. You did a nice job. Thank you.
And with the development of the society and technology, China is becoming more and more powerful. And regardless of how Western countries' media attack China, they all of them have to recognize that China is one of the strongest countries in the world. So today I want to persuade you to learn Chinese. I will give you 2 reasons and some actions and benefits you will get if you follow my proposal. If you adopt my proposal. Since China is one of the most ancient culture. China is very different from French and English. Some foreigners told me that Chinese is the most difficult language in the world, whose native language is English. It may be right, and everyone's heard the supposed fact is that if you take the English idiom, it's Greek to me, and yeah, and the equivalent idioms of all the world's language you will find as a consensus to find which is the hardest language in the world. The result of such a linguistic survey is that Chinese easily wins as the commercial incomprehensive language in the world. But actually, it's the Chinese. It may not difficult as this. And if you know how to speak Chinese character, you will find it really easy. The first reason I want you to learn Chinese is elegance and becoming popular. My support for this is that the statistics from China's official, there were more than 100 million foreigners around the world are learning Chinese. In other classes, I want to introduce some Chinese ancient poems and novels to foreigners, but actually I failed since I could not translate it very easily. Maybe it's the secret of Chinese, such as you cannot translate exactly the Shakespeare's dramas in English. Yeah. And the second reason I want you to learn Chinese is very useful. My support for this is based on the Fortune magazine's Fortune Global 500. Yeah, for the recent statistics that China has 100 companies in this rank, and the Sinopec Group is got the third rank in. And I have a lot of international students, foreigners in China, and they told me they want to work in China and get a very high salary. It's quite true, since this Chinese company are very lack of bilingual talent, and if you learn Chinese, you will get very easy to have a high salary job in these companies. Besides, the Chinese government is becoming more and more open and welcome foreigners to teach English in China, and in Singapore, in Malaysia, and most people are still use Chinese as their language. So I will sincerely recommend you to learn Chinese. So I will propose some actions that you will take. First, you can watching some Chinese movies may help you learn the native pronunciation. And second, you will find some MOOCs on the internet. I know there are a lot of courses with excellent explanation and steps to teach you how to learn Chinese. Third, you can ask Confucius Institute. Its office just beside Professor Miller's office. Yeah, and I know there are a lot of Chinese students at UCLA that you can search for help. If you can ask them about how to teach Chinese, they will feel very surprised and proud. They will try their best to solve your grammar and pronunciation questions. In summary, I have given you two reasons and some actions and benefits you will get if you learn how to Chinese, and this some benefits such as you will learn since if you learn Chinese, you will try to use another ways to express your idea in your daily life. I think it's very useful, and you will experience the fortunes in Chinese. It's maybe to most of you maybe meet a problem, but I think you can overcome this, since I know a lot of foreigner students already take it. Yeah, and learning Chinese is very useful, and since I know that you can still learn Chinese, then you can get more Chinese students as your friends, and you can even experience the very popular and lively China, and it may even help you easily to visit China and experience the Chinese culture. Okay, and finally, it may even help you to know how to attack China. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. 541. What'd you like?
Hi, I'm Vincent.
Hi, Vincent.
I thought your topic was very informational and interesting. I speak 3,000 Chinese, so I agree with this one.
Good. Good for you. Improvement?
Hi, I'm Layla.
Hi, Layla.
I really enjoyed your speech. I thought maybe if you could just pronounce your words a little bit more since we kind of went together, but all of it was really good.
Okay, that's a helpful comment. Sky, let's talk about your speech. You talked about China's becoming more powerful, and you had a joke at the end about attacking it, and so I guess that was your tie back. You wanted to persuade everyone to learn the language, and you offered the actions and benefits. And you talked about how difficult the language was, and I don't know if that is such a good thing that encourage people to learn it by telling them how difficult it is. I would tell them how easy it is. But maybe you're being realistic and honest, huh? That's your significant statement anyway. On your first reason, you talked about how popular China is around the world, and then you talked about trying to translate Chinese poems and that you failed. I got a kind of a story out of that. I didn't get much evidence. Your second reason, you had your Fortune magazine evidence there, and you said you would get a job if you knew Chinese, so that was good, I guess. On your concrete actions, you gave some ways that you could go and learn Chinese. You could go to the Confucius Institute near my office and so forth. And then you skipped over the benefits, but then you came back to them, so that was good. You remembered them. You went over time, and your summary was okay. So, did you persuade everyone to learn Chinese? I'm not sure, but I think you gave it a good try. Thank you. Okay, next. Camera's rolling. Yeah, you can talk to me after class, okay? Yeah. And you need to have your name on every page. Okay, rock and roll.
Hi, I'm Vincent.
Hi, Vincent.
So, being in Southern California, I'm sure that most of us have gotten sunburns. And when we get sunburns, we don't think of it more than just like a red spot that's peeling and it hurts like heck. And today, I'm going to persuade you that sunburns are actually more than that, and that you should pay more attention to the sun's effect on your skin. I will present 2 reasons why you should be more aware, and give you some actions that you can take and the benefits that will follow. I think that my speech will be of interest to you guys because currently we all live in Southern California where it hardly rains and it's sunny almost every day, making it really easy to get skin damage. The first reason why I want you to be more aware of the sun is because I want you guys to have healthy looking skin. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, overexposure to the sun causes uneven increased production of melanin in your skin, so that causes irregular pigmentation and coloration. So I'm sure that most of us would like to avoid having red, blotchy skin covered in freckles and sunspots. So I feel strongly about this because I feel that in today's society, our image plays a big role in our everyday lives. Whether it be asking a girl out or applying for a job, our image can play a huge difference in getting the girl of her dreams or landing that job. A second reason why I want you more aware of the sun is because I want you to lower your risk of skin cancer. According to the National Cancer Institute, over 900,000 individuals live with melanoma in the United States. And I feel sad about this because I lost a family member due to skin cancer. My mom would always used to take me to go visit my aunt, and I would always enjoy every single moment of it because she would always buy me food or give me toys, and she showed that she truly cared about her nephew. And so during middle school, she passed away, and this was the first time I experienced real death. And so it makes me sad knowing that I can't see the smile on her face anymore. And so that's why I want you to be more aware of the sun's effect on your skin. Third, I want to provide you with some actions that you can take. First is to wear sunscreen. Every day we spend minutes, hours, a long time on fixing our image, whether that be picking out clothes or doing your hair. And so there's no excuse for why you can't take 1 minute, if that, to apply sunscreen on your face and your arms. Second, I want you to wear a hat. Nowadays, we wear hats for fashion and style, and we forget that it's used to block out the sun. And so our face is the most exposed area of our body, and so wearing a hat is the most easy way to protect ourselves. Third, I want you to use an umbrella. Umbrellas are not only used to protect ourselves from the rain, it's also used to protect ourselves from the sun. Every time I go to the beach, I always make sure that someone brings a beach umbrella. And so by doing this, I make sure that I'm not roasting in the sun for 7 hours. And when you do these actions, you will feel relieved knowing that you will lower your risk of skin cancer. You will feel happy knowing that you won't wake up tomorrow morning with a giant sunburn. And you will feel good knowing that you're protecting yourselves while everybody else is roasting in the sun. In summary, I've given you 2 reasons why you should be more aware of the sun, some actions you can take, and benefits that will follow. There should be no doubt in this room that you should be more aware of the sun's effect on your skin. Now that you know more about sunburns and how truly harmful they are, I hope that next time you go out into the sun for a long period of time, I hope that you will be more cautious. Thank you.
425.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline.
I really like your speech. I really like the story about your aunt. Like, you did a good job of telling that smile and how she cared about you and stuff. And yeah, it seemed like you didn't have any eyes that you were speaking.
Extemporaneously. Improvement.
Yeah, I also love your stories.
Start with your name.
People can have more eye contact, so I think
More eye contact, yes, that's a good suggestion. Vincent, you chose to talk about using sunscreen and not getting a sunburn, and you talked about living in Southern California, and I don't know what your introduction was. It was, we don't want to get a sunburn. I don't know if it was a poem, a quote, a story, what it was. So I don't know what you really tied back to. I don't know how to judge it as much of a grabber. But so I want you to have more of a poem, a story, or a quote, and tie back to that poem, story, or quote at the end. On the thesis preview, it was fine. On your first reason, you quoted the Skin Cancer Foundation, but you didn't give a year or an author, and you didn't have a bibliography here, and that was required. Same with your National Cancer Institute quote. It gives it credibility arguments from authority to state the year and who the writer was. So remember to do that when you're quoting a source like that. I thought your story of your aunt was excellent. It was the most memorable part of your speech. It really added to your statistics and made it very helpful. Your actions were good. I think you got a little laugh when you told everyone to use an umbrella, but that's okay. You know, you have to blaze new trails. And benefits were okay. As I said, no bibliography. Your goals were to speak slower, to communicate emotion, and to use pauses. How to go?
I think I did most of that. So,
You what?
I think I did most of that.
Yeah, you just left a few things out, but other than that, you did a nice job. Thank you. Oh, it finally appeared, yeah. Is that how much is left?
Yeah.
It's not much of a battery, is it? That's all that's left? Oh, wow. Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Etienne.
Hi, ATM.
People always say that French are the most romantic and the masters of love. And today I want to give you the incredible opportunity to learn from one of them, myself. So, one thing I really hate, and I think that everybody should ban or abandon, is if they want to step their game up, is to stop smoking cigarettes. So today I want to persuade you guys not to smoke cigarettes. I will give you 2 reasons why you should not, and give you concrete actions and benefits that will follow. So I know you guys probably heard tons of speeches about you should not smoke cigarettes because you're going to get cancer, because you're going to die or whatever. But today I really want to focus on like really simple facts that can improve your everyday life. So now let's take a closer look about the 2 simple reasons why you should not smoke cigarettes, 3 concrete actions that you might want to take, and benefits that will follow. So the first reason why you should not smoke cigarettes is because it's expensive, and this is mainly going for my guys, because girls love money, and today in our world there's a lot of gold diggers out there, and guys, we need that money. We cannot let the dollar slip away. And my support for this is a survey conducted by a firm called Orzechowski and Walker in 2010, saying basically that you can save up to $2,000 annually if you quit smoking and if you're on a pack a day habit. And this is pretty subsequent. So think about it, like how many drinks could you buy to girls if you have $2,000 extra? How many restaurants could you buy? Think about it, if you could have a bank account named money for girls and drinks, right? How cool would it be? So I feel concerned about this issue because I know nobody wants to be $2,000 behind when you're racing for a super hot girl with somebody else, right? So the second reason why I want you not to smoke is, ladies, cigarettes are nasty. And I know ladies think that cigarettes are sometimes cool and classy, but it's not. And guys, I'm going to tell you that no man wants to a girl that is smoking because it smells bad. Let me rephrase it, because it tastes like ass. And my support for this is my personal experience. And last time I went to the club in Hollywood. So I'm in the club and I see this cute girl at the bar. So I'm going to talk to that girl. And we're talking, and I'm bang, I buy her a drink. And we're talking a little bit more, bang, I take her to the dance floor. And obviously I'm showing out my dance moves. And as I get closer and closer, I finally get the kiss, and I get this the after smoking taste that is just awful. And I think the closest comparison that I came up with was it reminded me of like warm out-of-date milk, and it was just gross. And I feel concerned about this issue because it feels frustrating. You're putting all that money, time, and effort to finally, get there, and no, girls, please don't do that to us, okay? So, third, I want to give 3 concrete actions that you might want to take to persuade yourself that you should not be smoking. So, first action, guys, if you don't trust me about the power of money and of buying drinks, next time you go out, try to buy some drinks, and the benefits will be, I guarantee you, you're going to get more girls in a short amount of time. Okay, because you don't understand how much girls love drink, and mostly when it's free. Okay, so second action you might want to take, Ladies, if you don't trust me about guys not liking girls who smoke, next time you go out, try to go out with a fresh breath. And I think the benefits will be, you'll be surprised of how many guys will actually take your number or stick with you for a night after the first kiss. Okay? And third, I think you should just inform yourself a little bit more about the effect of cigarettes on your body, as far as having yellow teeth or bad breath or your voice. Pretty much everything is bad. And the benefits will be that you will be more aware and you will have better incentives not to smoke. So in summary, I've shown you 2 simple reasons why you should not be smoking cigarettes, and 3 concrete actions to persuade yourself you should not with the benefits that will follow. And in conclusion, you should be note that in this room that you should not be smoking cigarettes if you want to improve your chances to seduce somebody else. And in conclusion, tie back to my introduction, I know it must be kind of funny to hear a French guy talking about smoking cigarettes, since we are smoking cigarettes so much, but it will not be fair game if we were doing everything perfectly, right? So, thank you.
511. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
And I really love your speech. You're humorous and it's very convincing that I'll never get into smoking.
Very good.
That's good.
Stop there. Thank you. What do you have any improved? Stacy didn't say something.
I really liked your speech. I like how you took a different take on the whole smoking thing.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much improvement for you.
Okay. How many people in here smoke? Yeah. So you weren't talking to anyone. And one of the ways to improve this speech is to say, don't smoke, and if you do it casually, or if you're thinking of starting, don't start, don't try to do it. So you cover everybody. You had a good use of humor, and you had a good thesis preview. You had some questionable comments in here, like girls love money and the world is full of gold diggers. And I think you were just being funny and not serious, so that was fine. You did it with a smile, so I don't think anyone was real offended by you. But you gave us a personal story about picking up a girl and kissing her, and it was like, kissing old milk. And you compared the breath of one of eating ass, and so you had a very vivid descriptions of how bad smoking is. Then you had your actions and benefits. What I didn't see a lot of was your using of expert testimony to make your case about cancer and the costs and that stuff. You did allude to yellow teeth and that sort of thing. You had Quit Smoking retrieved from 2014, but I didn't see you quoting it that much. You needed to quote your expert testimony in your speech more. You said don't go overtime, which you didn't. Make good eye contact and have fun. I think you did. How'd it go?
I think it went well. I think I didn't want to make a speech about cigarettes can kill you and give a bunch of statistics because...
Yeah, you want to do a more lighthearted approach to it? Okay, well you did that. Very good. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Pong.
Hi, Pang.
No.
Hi, Pong.
Yeah. Imagine there's nobody nearby. You just live by yourself and losing connection of the world. Or imagine you're in a crowded city, so many people pass by, but all ignoring you. Without help, world is dark and cold. It's dark and cold. So, just like these two frightening situations I mentioned. So today I want to persuade to help others persuade you to help others, I will persuade 2 reasons and some actions and benefits that I will give to you. Research indicates that those who consistently help others enjoy a high level of mental health and enjoy
feel more attached to others, feel more part of the rat race, yeah.
Experience less stress, feel more grateful about what you have, feel more connected to your spirit. So health plays a real important role in our daily life. The first reason I want to persuade to help others is that one simple word, humanity. The support of this is some experience at UCLA. On the way to check-in, we stopped at the crossroads. A fast skateboarding guy stopped and asked if we needed help. And in another course, when local student helped me with my discussion presentation, when she knew me, my English is not good. And after class, she also introduced me something about Los Angeles through email. This Monday, when Kai was teaching me guitar, and he asked 2 girls if they needed help to take a photo. I don't know if he has another purpose, but he did help out. He did help them. So I feel warm, and due to their kindness, I cannot wait to help others. I always told my friends in China, people at UCLA are so nice and friendly. They are willing to help me, and I feel that this is very good. So I think this is humanity, and which makes the world so beautiful. The second reason I want to say is even though your small help may be a small step to someone, but actions can multiply and make a big difference. My support for this is a world-famous challenge. I spoke it. Activity involving pump a bucket of ice water on someone's head to promote the awareness of the disease ALS. Despite the criticism of this challenge, it inspired me a lot. Inspired me a lot. Actions when actions or help is accumulated, it can make a big difference and cause a worldwide effect. This effect can make us powerful when faced with trouble. And I will give you 3 actions you might take to help others. First is
care about the
people around you. Only when you observe carefully can you find the one in the trouble. There is a chance you can offer your help. And second, send something to let them know you are thinking of them. You are thinking of them. They need your help. You need to be single. And like, I'm here. I can help you. And third, you can. After receive help, the best appreciation is transmit the kindness. It transmits kindness. When you receive your help, you just do not hide your help. Just offer your help to others. And when you do this actions, you will benefit you will have the following benefits. First, the most important is that you can have a sense of satisfaction, or have a sense of satisfaction, and this which will make you
feel like you belong.
I think this is a basis of the society. Second, you will once your start helping, this will develop a habit, it continues, and it gradually will find it develops your own self. And third, I think it's a double win. Others will help you if you offer help, so I think offer help is necessary for everyone. In summary, I have told you the reasons why you should help others and the actions and the benefits you will get. There should be no doubt in this room that everyone should lend a help hand to others. And Frank said, no one would be poor from giving, and just like rose, fragrance will always stay in your hand, even though it's delivered. So everyone needs a help, and offer help is an expense of your own self. So why not offer your help? Thank you. And by the way, this is the last time in this course. I appreciate everyone here. And thank you for your help, and thank you for your company, and thank you, Professor. And I will miss you and miss this summer here. Thank you. And also, I have a small gift for all of you.
Small gift for all of us. All right.
Just like some chocolate. I hope you will enjoy.
Thank you. Chocolate. We love chocolate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kit Kat. Yeah, there you go. Kit Kat. Here, I'm in training for a famine. Okay, what did you like? Where are we? Here.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
What I really liked about your speech was that you chose your stories based on your experiences here, and it really meshed well with your topic.
Okay. That's good. Improvement.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
I would just say maybe make more eye contact.
More eye contact instead of looking down.
I'm a little nervous because I finished my assignment till the last night at 3 a.m. So I only sleep 4 hours, and so I'm a little tired and nervous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you got it done. Let me quickly give you some feedback. You talked about, you used an imaginative quote to start your speech. You said research indicates, but you didn't say where that research came from, and you needed to have some research about healthy and a bibliography that would have been helpful. Your significant statement was fine. I liked your story about Kai and him trying to pick up girls. That was good. And I liked your stories of the bucket story. I liked your examples. And I liked your ending quote with Anne Frank. You just went a little long and you needed a bibliography. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Guys, can everyone move up a bit?
Yeah, move up.
Just move up a bit.
Back up. Yeah.
I'm just asking you to move up like 1 or 2 seats.
Yeah, you want an audience. We're really digging in.
Wow, you're really
There you
front
go.
row. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Get away from here, dude.
Okay, we're rolling.
Okay. What's up, guys? I'm Kai.
Hi, Kai.
I want to ask you a quick question. What is the most important possession that you have right now? It's not your cell phone, is it? No. It's not your car keys either. And believe it or not, it's actually not those speeches in front of you. It's your body. We only have one body, and we need to take care of it. That's why I'm here today, to persuade you to treat your body like a temple. I'll give you 2 reasons why you should treat your body like a temple, and 3 actions you can take, as well as the benefits that will come from following my suggestion. It's my hope that at the end of the speech, you will all realize just how lucky we are to have our bodies, and how crucial they are in getting us through life. Now, the first reason I'd like to tell you to treat your body like a temple is because of my little run-in with the freshman 15, or in this case, the freshman 30. Now, I wasn't personally affected by it, but one of my close friends was. I remember her coming over to me one night, and she seemed really, really distressed, kind of depressed as well. And honestly, she didn't look that much heavier. She still looked great, but inside she told me that she felt horrible about herself. Her self-esteem was just destroyed, and it was kind of eating her up inside. It was like a constant source of anxiety and pressure on her. And it really hurt me to see her go through this just because of a little weight. And this is why I feel very strong in my dedication to treating my body like a temple. I don't want to see anyone else go through what she went through. Now, the second reason why I'm encouraging you to treat your body like a temple is because of my recent trip to the hospital. Now, it's just like the first day back from summer, and my grandparents live right down the street. And my grandpa told me to come down and get my car because he had it the whole year. And it was a super hot day, so I'm like, I'm not trying to walk. So I go in my garage, and I'm looking around for any source of transportation available. And my eyes lock on this 2002 Dragon Ball Z skateboard. And I'm checking the bearings, they're fine. And to make a long story short, I was going down the hill at 25 miles an hour when one of the bearings stopped. And I flew off, and I ended up in the hospital with a broken collarbone and 2 horrible scars, one on my shoulder, which I don't know if I can show you guys. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And one on my hip, which will probably be there forever. And the scary part of this was that the doctor told me that at the speed I was going at, I could have died if I hit my temple. And I think just lying in the hospital bed with a broken collarbone made me realize just how vulnerable we really are and how precious our bodies are to us, you know? We really need to take care of it because it's the only one we got. Now I'd like to share 3 concrete actions you can take to treat your body like a temple. First, you can go to the App Store and download an app called Skimble. Now, Skimble is a personalized workout trainer which plans all your workouts for you in advance so you don't have to. It'll take in your current weight, your current fitness level, and where you want to be, and then give you any exercise that you want. Also, it targets specific groups as well, so you don't really have any excuse. Now, the second thing that I'd like you to do is think of your body not as a trash can that you can dump everything into, but as a high-class vehicle. Remember that you need to put in the right fuel so that your car runs smoothly, and that you need to get regular maintenance. Keep your body in shape, and also, take your car out for a spin once in a while. Go exercise, you'll feel great. And the third action that you can take is to make sure you stretch. It gets the blood flowing to all those areas that you've been neglecting, and also it prevents injuries and just keeps you healthy. So, in summary, I have given you 2 reasons why you should treat your body like a temple, and 3 actions you can take, as well as the benefits that come from taking those actions.
There should be no doubt in this room.
There should be no doubt in this room that I really am dedicated to treating my body like a temple, and I think that you should as well. I'd like to end with a quote from motivational speaker Jim Rohn. He said that you should treat your body like a temple, not a woodshed. If you take good care of it, your body can take you anywhere that you want to go with the power, strength, energy, and vitality you need to get there. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, where are we? Let's go to the fair, yeah.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hey, Josh.
I really like your speech and how you gave really good visuals. It was really easy to imagine your stories. And I also like how you compared using our body to a car. And that was really fun.
Improvement? Okay, we'll go ahead.
I don't know, maybe improvements you can have.
Okay, let me talk because we got a lot to get to. Kai, I like the big thing about your speech. You followed the thing. You had a good intro and you had a good tie back. And you start with a series of rhetorical questions about what you most important possession is, and you ended with the rhetorical quote about the temple. I think that I would have liked you to see you use your arguments from authority a little more in the speech and quote the Abel's quote on why to treat your body like a temple and the President's Council on Fitness a little bit more by name and by date. And so you have a little more authority in your speech. But otherwise, the personal story was very compelling and good story, and I like the visual aid of you showing your scars, and that was compelling. So you said you want to have good pacing, good projection, start strong, stay strong, finish strong. How'd it go?
The end, I watched it again.
Yeah. So how'd it go? But the end, huh?
Everything but the end, I think, was pretty good. I think I told my story with like good emotion.
Yeah,
I pretty
it went
much
well.
conveyed what I was trying to say. So
You did a nice job. Thank you. Okay, next.
That's my film speech.
Okay, no, wait. But you can do it afterwards, so let's let somebody else go.
Okay.
Who else hasn't done it yet? Let's have another, yeah. You can do it after mine, right? So, yeah, thank you for being flexible. Yeah.
Kai.
And Kai, can you while she's getting ready to go up, can you quietly go around and collect the finals from everyone that haven't turned them in? Thank you. Set them up there in this pile right here. Yeah. Okay, Hannah's managing the tension, communicating respect, finding friendly eyes near a friend and center. Say your name. Feel the love. Start your speech. It's rolling.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
And strangers and friends, who do you think are more important? I've done this survey with people around me, and the answer is always friends, except for a guy who said his girlfriend in the near future among billions of strangers is more important. And but the truth is, do we really treat our close friends and relatives nicely enough? Today I want to persuade you to be truly nice to people you love. I'll present you 2 reasons and 3 actions about this, and the following benefits you will get if you adopt my advice. Psychologist Alex Seligman wrote in Happiness in This World that we have least tolerance for the bad qualities of those who we spend the most time with. And I think it's true. For example, when a stranger forgets about your birthday, you will say, "Oh, it's okay." But if your family forgets about your birthday, you will feel so unloved, and it's like homeless. And so it's truly essential for us to always remember this and avoid it as much as we can. The first reason that I want you to be really nice to people we love is that we often ignore this tendency. I'll take my own example. And last month, my friends and I went to Twin Peaks, and the scenery was really beautiful. And so I kept taking pictures without noticing that I had walked away from my friends. And when I came back, I found that they had taken a picture without me, and no one even noticed that I was not there. And I feel hurt, and putting most of my blame on two girls who I think they're my best friends. But in fact, there were so many people that day that it's impossible for anyone to remember a single missing person. So I felt alarmed about the issue afterwards, because it's so easy for us to think the people we love are guilty while others are not. And we should always bear in mind that the people we love most deserve more of our tolerance than strangers. The second reason that I want you to be really nice to people we love is that the damage of hurting someone may be extremely hard to fix. When I was in high school, it's popular for girls to form small groups. And I was in one group with 2 other girls, and one of them is Lucy, and was a shy little obedient girl. She yes, I mean she listened to my words a lot, and she when we hang out together, she would ask for my advice before she bought anything, and this made me feel a little self-centered, and I mean I did love her as a friend, as a really nice friend, but I never really asked about what she was thinking. And things were peaceful over the years, but one day I found that Lucy didn't listen to my words as before. And we got into a quarrel, and we had been too aggressive that we were never so close afterwards. And after months, I apologized finally after Cold War, but it's true that I have lost my best friend. I lost my genuine friendship due to my carelessness. So third, I want to give you some concrete actions that we can stop being mean to people we love. First, whenever you feel like you want to blame someone, just think of the love and warmth he has given you, and you'll find that much easier to forgive. And secondly, always stand in their shoes, even though you are close enough to leave out all the unnecessary courtesy. And thirdly,
don't hold too much expectation.
Yes, don't hold too much expectations of them, because high expectation is the cause of great disappointment. And when you perform these actions, you will really feel good about yourself. You are not blaming someone without reason, and so forth, you will become much more popular among your friends. In summary, I have told you, I have given you 2 reasons why you should really be nice to people you love, and 3 actions that you can take to achieve this, and the benefits too. And there's no doubt in this room that we really should be nice to people we love most. If even we can be nice to strangers, why can't we show more tolerance to our friends and relatives? Thank you.
Thank you. That's good. 523. Okay, where are we? Okay, here. Hi, Stephen.
I really liked your speech. Thought it was a great topic, and I thought it was a little bit